So starting out in a business like mine, teaching Spanish, I know that I can help people. I know that I'll resonate with a certain number of students, and I'm almost certain of the types of people that I'll be able to help. But getting myself in front of those people is really difficult. I really don't know a lot about marketing and sales. I can only really just be myself. So notice I'm not even looking at the camera properly, so, rookie mistakes all the way around. But what I know for sure is that when I do find those people, and when those people find me, that I'm really good at making connections with people. I'm really good at finding out what it is that they are struggling with, because I ask, and then breaking it down for them. And I'm willing to spend as long as it takes to get that right, which is why I've set my course up the way I have. For people who just find some of these little videos that I make, the little mini lessons, useful, they can go and get a load of those. We can go for 15 of those, which is half the course. We can get all 30, and there'll be a little community of people doing the same as that grows. If that's all you need to get you going, and that pre-recorded audio, which if you haven't seen it, if you go to my website, there's a free first hour of the course, and you can listen to it. It's about an hour and 12 minutes of me with my 2 students. And it shows you exactly how I teach. So basically, these 2 people, they didn't know any Spanish, and they came to me. Well, I advertised, first of all, in my local area, and tried to find people who ticked a load of boxes. I tried to find those people who were in all of those categories that I knew were painful for people if they were learning a language. People who thought their memory was bad, people who had tried and failed before, had a bad time at school, who'd given up, who just thought it wasn't possible, they weren't smart enough. Sorry, motorbike went past. So anyway, when I find people and I can help them, and I've got this recording of these people who basically had all of these road bumps in front of them, things that were stopping them from learning or taking that first step. And I took them for free, and because it was helping me to create the course, and my course is me teaching those 2 people, and it's taking them, and by listening into them, you're actually tapping into a really amazing way of learning. Listening to a dialogue, and this way, a 3-way conversation between me and 2 students, and in between themselves, is just an incredible way to get the information that you need. So helping these students achieve what they didn't think was possible, which is confidence, basically, and the ability to then go forward and take their language learning further. One of the students went off and booked himself a holiday in a Spanish-speaking country on their own, which is just incredible. This is exactly what I want for people. So you can look at the course many different ways. It's either that launch pad, that springboard to get you confident enough to snowball and learn on your own, to get the edge off that first step, which I'm super happy to do, and that's a one-off payment for that. And then the highest level for me is all of those lessons plus support from me, lifetime support. So access to me via messaging, and then once a month we have a group coaching call with all the students, and that's capped at 1,000. So essentially my business model is fairly simple, and yet how do I tell people? How do I get people to go to my website and check me out and to listen to my first hour? And I only am ever going to attract the people who hear my lessons and think that they work, and who hear my voice and maybe hear something in that. So you're not going to buy from me if you've already left this video, for example. But if you're interested, you can go through those steps and look and find out whether it sounds interesting to you and whether you think I can help. I know I can help lots of people, but it really has to get down to that micro level when we've had a conversation, when we've had a chance to figure each other out. So if you're seeing this and you made it this far, then you might be interested in finding out a bit more, in which case go to the website eavesdropspanish.com, listen to the first hour of the course, and then maybe fill out the form, check out the masterclass, which talks more about me and my journey and why I'm doing this, and sort of the ethos behind it, and when I came to learn Spanish and how, and why I love it so much. And that's got details of the course, and you can always just reach out and ask questions anyway. But if you know anyone that really wants to speak Spanish, now I'm thinking that most of my clients are going to be older people in their mid to late 30s up until sort of retirement age in their 60s, people with more time, a bit more money in their hands, and their desire to do this, something they put off for a long time. And if that's you, that's great. I want to help you, and I can help you. And if you want to invest in this skill, then let's talk. But like I say, the algorithm may never show this to you, and I'm very, very new to all of this. So, yeah. Let me know how you're doing. If you've got any questions, I give loads of advice for free online. And hopefully I can break something down for you.